Hello, it is Saturday, March 3rd, 2012 at 4:58 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I wanted to put out an alert for the new MADRID Seismic Zone. I actually did put a warning out, in the comments section, but let me show you what I saw. I hopped on the computer and this is NexSat. And what we're looking at is, well, that was NexSat. That's interesting. Okay, well, this is NexSat over here. We'll see if this loads now. My computer seems to be deleting things all by itself somehow. I don't know how that happens. Anyway, this is March 3rd at 21:30, and you can see this wide band that's coming through here, and then this big cutout. Let me zoom out so you can see it better. And what we've got happening is we've got the terminator line coming our way. Actually, it's heading towards the New Madrid area right now. And this, in conjunction with that, is what got my attention. Let's see, let's go back to a few frames here. See right in here, we got this big cutout that's there. Let's zoom in a little better. They're doing things to me as I do this, so bear with me. So there we've got a full frame at 2031, and then we still have one at 2100. And we've got all this chemtrailing going on right in here. See that? Looks like we've got a little swirling action as well. And then we've got all these storms down here in Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama. And then there's a cutout right there at 2128, 2129. Now something happens between these two, 28, 29. See how it kind of gets dim? Not quite sure what that is. All right, here we go. See right in here, these little cutouts here? These are actually big, huge, what I'm calling frequency bands. They're bands of frequency that come out, and they actually come across the nation. I'll put a link to a video I did back when they were testing this, and you can see the full effect. They've hidden it. See, it comes in, it cuts out right here. Let me zoom in. See right here? And let's go, see? So they forgot to kind of erase part of it. And you can see it better. Bear with me because I don't have this all organized like I'd like to, but I wanted to get this out. And let's go over to, I think this one shows it pretty good. Right there. Now really these go all the way up, but they've blocked it out so you can't see it. And the other day when we had this earthquake here, let's see, we had possible tornadoes and stuff, the storm system that went through, and I think it turned into all up and down the Ohio River here. We had tornadoes touch down, and it was a 2.7 magnitude on March 1st at 23:45. And when that one hit, there was bands just like this, only it was going all the way up and down, but somehow the loops disappeared off my computer. I just can't figure that out. My Adobe crashed is what happened unexpectedly. But anyway, you can see how we've got a satellite image here overlapping this one here, and so we can't really see what's going on over in here because this is overlapping it. But if I zoom in, you can see that it is showing somewhat down here. This is at 21:45, March 3rd. See, you can see them right in here. You can see pieces of it peeking through. So chances are we've got a bunch of those aimed right at the New Madrid area, but we're just not seeing it. And then see, we've got this trough right here. This, I guess that would be a low pressure area between these two storms. We've got this one's down here is kind of hot, and this one up here is kind of cold, which you get a similar effect here. You've got this area is hot and this area is cold, but now we've got it going right across the New Madrid with the cold on one side and the hot on the other. But going back to, I want to show you this NexSat. Earlier in the loop, let me get the loop going here. This is really awkward to work with. This starts at 7:45 on March 3rd. See this blinking going on here where these chemtrails are? Now this is the terminator line coming through. And then now you're seeing daylight. Now we're just going to loop around again. It has 50 frames, 15-minute increments. And there's our strange band. See right in here, this flashing? And then the terminator line, that's normal. That's that gray area between day and night. And then we've got this wide open area. And then this down here is really strange too. This storm that we've got going in the south, it looks like it's just all originating from like a town here in Mexico. See right here? And then I switch it on you. Let me get it going. This is going to take a few minutes. Bear with me. Here's the terminator beam going through. Let's see right in here. Isn't that odd? It's like it's being stretched out. So anyway, let's go look at, I showed you, well, this is the New Madrid area, and this is the visible satellite, and it starts at dawn here. I'm just going to click through, and you can see right up in here we've got some scalar waves already going on. I'm not sure what's generating them. And then here we've got another one of those frequency bands that comes in, a frequency bar. It's like a barcode. You can send out specific frequencies, and I think these, how the band shows up, or the bar, tells you what kind of frequency it is. I don't know that for sure, I just think that. It just makes sense. But you can see we've got waves going this way and waves going this way. This is at 15:15 on March 3rd. See up in here? There and there. And then New Madrid's right here, so this bar came in right in there. And then we'll go ahead and play it forward a little bit. Just unzoom it. And this is coming on now. We also had kind of a weird cloud come through right here. See this wispy thing? And you can see the scalar waves in here too. Let me zoom in. All these things are like priming it. They just prime it for a hit, you know. That's what's been happening in my house. It gets kind of like primed for a hit. First well, they got this pulsar thing going, some big booming noise. You can't really hear it very well, but you can, when you get near it, you can. And then they charge the air, and then something happens on the terminator beam, the terminator line, and I'm not sure what that is, but that's kind of like the final blow, and that's right when that last earthquake happened, that 2.7 that happened on the 1st. So let's go back and finish playing this. Got sidetracked there. Okay, now let's go look at the, this is the radar. Here's New Madrid right here. And Warren Error talked about a strange anomaly. That's it right here, is the tip of these two beams coming out of Paducah, Kentucky. And you can also see we've got these, I don't know, looks like smoke signals coming up right here. See right there? They kind of just start, so whatever this county is, that's why I've got the counties turned on so you can see that better. See that? It starts out just as a little cloud there. Another one comes up, same spot. And then I'm going to turn the counties off so you can see it a little better, let it run through again. And this doesn't show up. This is like at the 20-minute mark, down here 20 UTC. If I go back and look at the visible, it doesn't show up. It's not like a cloud showing. We're back at the visible, and we'll go up to 20. And it would be, it's right here below this thing, right in here. Well, let's turn the counties on so you can see. So it's right here. And there's nothing showing up. There's like no little cloud showing up that looks like that. Let's see what I got here. Oh, this is kind of more of an overview. Because it looks like this beam is pulsing at the same pulse as these two out of St. Louis are pulsing. See how that's... Let's zoom in. I'm always forgetting to zoom in for you. The Lord just allowed me to get back on, and then just all of a sudden, boom, all this stuff's going on. See how they're, I don't know, you know, it just looks like it. What I should do is let's go look at Paducah. And I'm on College Edu page right now for those of you that don't know. I'll put a link underneath the video. Here's you can see that little beams right there. Oh, actually you can see little smoke signals here too. And they're kind of hot. They're on the high end up here, 24 dBz. So those are frequencies that it's reading. So they're high frequency bubbles of some sort. And we're sitting in clear mode. And let me zoom in so you can see that better. Here's that county, see? Oh, and actually that one just pulsed. I gotta use my arrow keys to get around in here. Let's slow it down just a little bit. So this is gonna be coming up right here. See, it's doot 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 doot. All right, so we looked at all those, and let's go down in here. I just wanted to show you. Now when I do that, it messes all of them up. Oh, no, it's not going to unzoom. All right, there we go. So let me just play this loop through so you can see it. Let's see if we can make this go down. This is the water, no, infrared. We're going backwards. Let's go forwards. Problem I always have. Because I wanted to show you that there's quite a few bars that showed up way back at the beginning. Here's March 2nd at 22:15. Oop, there they go, right there. So here's 2 coming down right in here. Let me zoom in. So you're here and here. They're coming from the left, and then they hit this, you know, that overlap thing, and then they stop. I don't know why these are stopped. No, it looks like another overlap thing. Well, there's another third one. So I think they can just arrange anything they want right here where they can cover things up. They can have one on top of the other, and it'll cover up what's going on behind it. So over here we got 2 coming in, and over here we got 3. One's actually coming right into Mississippi, where we've got it looked like tornadic type weather a little earlier, which has now moved over to this area. And then there's one here in the Gulf, and then there's one way down here by, oh, I can't remember what those islands are called. And then let's unzoom it, and then we get our single one that comes in at 0045, and we can't really tell where it goes, but it looks like it's heading to the New Madrid, maybe higher than. See right in here, so it'd be kind of up into Illinois. It looks like right about here. Well, maybe where those 2 bars are coming up right now out of Paducah. So unzoom. And then nothing, nothing, nothing. Trying to go a little faster so this doesn't take forever. So, and then here's that overall frequency band. And they've deleted all this data so we can't see what's going on. And this is the visible United States. And you can see those bands once again. Frequency bars is what they are. And you can see in this one they just deleted the whole thing. They didn't even put the band in. They just got rid of it. So now the NexSat site, that's the Navy website. And I can't imagine they let someone else mess with their stuff. Here's 2 bands coming in at 0015 through Mississippi. That's that one. So it actually comes, see, you can see this line here. So it actually comes down in through here. It comes past that, even though it looked like it stopped. And here's that one. And it did. It went up into Illinois, Indiana here. And that's at 0045 on the 3rd. Got nighttime. And then we got something pulsing up here in Montana again. And I'm wondering if that's like the thumper type thing that's been by my house, if it does that same function where it puts out, you know, it agitates the air that's being charged. it like heightens the reaction, or the how much it gets charged up. It's a pulsing thing. It was a pulsing. It sounded like a huge subwoofer is what it sounded like. And I told a couple people about it, and then they kind of moved it away. It didn't show up again. Actually, then they started using the train, or they used the train to cover the noise. I'm not sure which. But here we go again. There's that half. And jet stream we've got coming right over that whole area right in here. This is at 12 GMT, which right now it is 23, so that's 12 hours ago. So we've had this sitting over here, and this adds pressure or releases pressure, one of the two. I'm not sure which way it goes, but anytime the jet stream's going over something, you've got pressure on things below. A lot of airplanes crash when that's there. And let's see if I can get this to play ahead to 3, 4. Yeah, let's see. 330, 12, 0. So here it's just going past it. But we've got that terminator beam coming in too. And all this is kind of being funneled down. When the air gets funneled down, it pushes it to faster. You know, like when you put it into a smaller tube. And somehow these two jet streams do that. It squishes it together, so it makes it go faster. You can see we're way up here in the 155 knot area. And this is just the United States showing that one band's coming right over the New Madrid, which I already showed you a better picture of that anyway. This is water vapor, and we got those same loops again, 2 from this side, 3 from this side. And this just shows you the buildup of those storms that are in the east southeast, and I pray you all are safe down there. I pray against these things, so when I'm aware of them. I haven't been on as much as I should, and I'll try to get on again. So if this gets uploaded in time, because it's been taking over an hour to do it, please pray for the New Madrid area. It's like a target that's going to trigger other things, and we must be in constant prayer for it, because it's like the heart of the country, and we do not want to be a divided country, even though we are, and we need to turn back to the Lord. He says that if we pray and that we change our ways, that He'll forgive us and He'll heal the land. So don't despair, pray, call upon God. He can do anything. He can do anything. He shows me again and again and again. You just need to call upon Him and give Him that chance to show you that He can, and He will, and He loves His people. So God bless you all, and be safe out there, and I love you too.